When I was sworn in as president in the year 1999, I said that I'll be a president for all Singaporeans, with every community of Singaporeans as my parish. I've tried to live up to that, engaging the different races and religious groups in every way possible.
And being a people's president was what Mr. S.R. Nathan did in his 12 years as Singapore's 6th president. The 87-year-old is known for taking daily walks at East Coast Park and striking up conversations with Singaporeans, encounters which Mr. Nathan termed as his Meet the People sessions. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong also spoke of Mr. Nathan's devotion to charitable causes during Mr. Nathan's farewell reception at the Istana Banquet Hall on Wednesday.
You reached out to unions, businesses, community organizations, as well as ethnic, religious and cultural bodies. You were patron to more than 30 organizations, including the Special Olympics, the Singapore Children's Society, the Scouts and Boys Brigade. Beyond meeting people and making them feel valued, you often quietly rendered help when you detected a need. For instance, you personally sponsored needy students through universities or polytechnics to fulfill their potential. You helped obtain special medical care for accident victims who are unable to afford full treatment or rehabilitation. Not all these activities were in the public eye or known to Singaporeans, but the many whose lives you touched will always remember your support.
Mr. Nathan launched the President's Challenge in 2000, which has raised over $100 million and benefited 500 charities since it was founded. Besides giving to charity, Mr. Nathan will also be remembered as the first president to approve the government's decision to draw on past reserves during the global financial crisis in 2008 and 2009.
Mr. President, an important and unique role that you have is to be the custodian of the second key on decisions concerning reserves, key appointments, and a few other areas. When you assumed office, this system of a second key was less than a decade old. You worked closely with the government to refine the rules regarding the President's custodial powers. In particular, you worked on a major constitutional amendment with us to enable the government to spend earnings from past reserves on a longer-term, sustainable basis. Your leadership was particularly important during the 2008 financial crisis. We formally sought your approval, first to use part of the reserves to back a guarantee on bank deposits, and later to actually draw on the reserves to fund the exceptional measures in the resilience package. Because you had followed developments closely, when the time came to make a decision, you were au fait with the situation and the dangers, and you understood the government's aim.
During his farewell reception at the Istana, outgoing President Nathan congratulated incoming President-elect Dr. Tony Tan for securing the most votes at the recent presidential election. Before taking his leave, Mr. Nathan mingled with the 200 invited guests comprising cabinet ministers, members of parliament, former senior civil servants, foreign ambassadors and friends. He will be joining the Institute of Southeast Asian Studies and spend time at the Nanyang Technological University's S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies after retiring as president. In addition, Mr. Nathan will be publishing his memoirs in about 3 weeks on September 19. Catch Prime Minister Lee's full tribute and President Nathan's speech in the following clips.